Hello folks, this is Doom. I'm going to be starting up a DOS collection. It's just going to be a few games I played way back. For you that don't know what DOS is or was, it was a text-based system. Most of you are probably too young to even remember or have even seen it. But anyway, I'm playing this through on ultra violence, the second hardest difficulty, just because I can. Excuse me. I should probably stop recording after I've eaten, because I've done that a couple of times now. It's always the same result. But yes, I shall be doing a DOS box collection, and sorry, I said DOS box, I meant DOS. And this is going to be it. There's going to be a fair few games that I played when I was younger. Technically probably too young, but I don't think anyone really took note of that when they were younger. Most people don't now, which is a problem, especially with online gameplay and headsets and the like. Especially when you get 12-year-olds and games you're playing, they're screaming about effing your mum and, you know, all that bollocks. But yes, Doom was obviously one of the first big first-person shooters. There were a couple before it. Obviously, Wolfenstein 3D, that was also made by id. And there was a couple of others like Blood. But Doom made first-person shooters popular. But yeah, this is if you haven't played Doom, if you somehow haven't played Doom, then you really should. It's a game you need to play. It's one of the few games that I'd recommend. I'm very picky when it comes to games. I tend to hate a large majority of them. Most of my reviews most of my Steam reviews, I should say, are negative. But this is definitely one of them to get if you can. It's definitely enjoyable. It's a fast-paced arena shooter type deal. There's also a mod called Brutal Doom, and that makes the sort of like a HD. It adds loads of new features, more different guns, you know, it kind of modernises it, if you like, but it also adds loads of kill effects, that sort of thing. A load of new animations and stuff. I believe it's on version 20 now. But yeah, that's definitely worth checking out. What am I looking for? Did I get the red key card? Now I'm obviously playing with mouse look and the ability to jump. Obviously having the ability to jump kind of breaks some of the maps. Back when this was originally released, you didn't have mouse look. You sort of had that basically. You just had to turn left and right. Fuck. You could only turn left and right, and you couldn't aim up or down. But the bullets just travelled towards the enemy, regardless of if they were above you or below. And anyway, this game is full of secrets and stuff. You know, if you like finding your hidden secrets, games don't really tend to do that too much anymore now, which is a shame. Fuck. The shotguns, I think it's probably the weapon that everybody sticks with. It seems it has the most ammo. It's also one of the most powerful, I believe anyway. The enemies are fairly easy to dodge, except for the zombie men, just because in the original they don't have bullets, they kind of just attack you, and it's impossible to dodge. Brutal Doom does fix that. It does add bullets. You can see where they're shooting from, and all that good stuff. I spent 10 minutes or so messing around with the audio, and honestly, doing audio sucks. So hopefully this sounds alright. It's like a perfect mix of the two. If it's not, then I apologise. Getting the audio levels is a pain in the arse. Oh shit. But yes, this is there's a load of enemies in this game. These guys are called imps. I'm sure most people already know all this anyway. But they fire fireballs at you. this was back in the day when games had maps. Way back then. But anyway, I'm just gonna play through a few games. Just a few DOS games. Most of them are ones I played when I was a kid, or when I was younger at least. So these are definitely worth checking out. Although I fear most people that would check this out probably already have done. And then it's just going to be the younger kids and stuff. They're too interested in their Minecrafts and their, I don't know, what is it kids like these days. I'm not really down with the kids. I don't know what they like these days. Their Minecrafts and their Justin Biebers and I don't know, Call of Duties and crap like that. Yes, but anyway, let's carry on. Now, when there's a load of enemies in a cluster, sometimes, if you're lucky, they'll attack one another. If there's a misfire, the demons will start to attack each other, which is amusing. Now, I don't know how to get every single secret. There's far too many for me to remember them all. I can get enough of them that I can survive. Barely see him. Anyway, so now that we've got the blue key, that's what most levels tend to be. Is you look for the 3 key cards, and then you just progress to that section. It's a fairly basic thing. Go to point A, get item A. Go to point B, get item B. And so on and so forth. But the sheer amount of enemies and the fact that you run at a high speed. I mean, Doom 4's coming out, although that's just titled Doom, which is a pain in the arse, but Doom 4, that's coming out soon, and that looks like it's going to be more like this than anything, which should be good. That's something I can't wait to play. They've also got the Snap map, which is basically a map maker, a click and drag map maker, which is good. I mean, I use Source, and I've made a couple of maps myself. Nothing fantastic, obviously. Just general messing around and stuff. But having a map maker that everyone can use will be good. But yes, I shall try to I'll be getting that as soon as possible, when I can afford it. They just turn into mush. I've already got max armor. But yeah, this is definitely a fun game. The first chapter is freeware, so you can play the first chapter for free if you wish. Or I mean, it's on Steam. I can't remember how much it is on Steam. And there's also the BFG edition of Doom 3, and that comes with Doom 1, Doom 2, Doom 3, the expansion pack for Doom 3, and a new expansion pack. If you're too young to remember or even know what an expansion pack is, it's basically what DLC was called before it was DLC. Although back then expansion packs used to have a ton more content and they're actually worth buying, as opposed to now where it's like 30 minutes of content for £5. But yeah, Doom 3, the only problem with the BFG edition of Doom 3 is that they've kind of ruined it. You can have your flashlight and your gun out, or your torch, I should say. I'm English. Your torch or your flashlight, whatever you want to call it, out at the same time as a gun now. So that kind of really removes most of the horror from the game, because the game was pretty much based around, you know, switching between a gun and also your flash and your torch. And also they've put in a ridiculous checkpoint system. With the original Doom 3, you'd just be playing through and then you choose to save the game when you wanted. But with this one, they've decided to put checkpoints in, so the game auto-saves, and it pauses the game when it auto-saves. So it really kind of takes you out of the game, the experience. So that's something you want to be aware of, really. But that's a good price. And that version comes with all sorts of achievements and stuff. So you know, if you like your achievements, then you can get that. I'm actually somehow lost. I'm completely forgotten where I've completely forgotten where I'm supposed to be going. It's a little embarrassing. Usually you just follow the enemies, but there doesn't seem to be any left. I've got the blue key card. Can I zoom out? Yes, I can. There doesn't seem to be any blue doors though. What about over here? I haven't been down here yet. There we go. That's the great thing about maps. Games these days don't have them. They just have a flashing arrow telling you to follow some guy, usually. But yeah. Pinned up against the wall there. I wasn't going to survive if I didn't do something. Those little... health potions. But yeah, this is Doom. Shit, this is Doom 3. Getting pinned up against the walls, never good. Well, it depends on who you're pinned to the wall by, I suppose. Not that I've had any experience with that. But yes, these zombie men with their shotguns. Almost at the end now. Got a couple more levels to go. This is definitely one of my favourite games of all time. This is the last game I play of the year, and also the first. I always play this on December 31st. Not sure why that started. It's just kind of a thing that happened. Just a thing that happened, really. I just really enjoy Doom. It's a great game, and I think gaming was better. I don't want to sound like an old man, but I think back then, I think gaming was better. At least the industry was better. There was no dicking everyone over. Nothing like that. Not that I recall, anyway. I'm fairly certain. Oh shit, you can see in there. That was a problem with the original. Because you've got no mouse look, you couldn't see if someone was directly above you. Oh fuck, I'm gonna get killed. That is one thing. Because there's no checkpoint system in this game. I mean, you're free to save the game. I'm not going to be doing that though. But it's if you die, then you start from the beginning of the level. Luckily, this game takes less than a second to actually load. So you just jump right in. See, there you go. He fired upon him. I didn't even need that. What a waste that was. And you got to be careful not to get crushed. I know. Oh, you fuck. though it looks like you can get out fairly easily. Anyway, so that was for the yellow key card. So we should be doing that as soon as possible. If you'll just bear with me for a second. But yes, Doom's definitely a worthwhile game checking out, and if you've got Steam, then you can just buy it. I mean, the first episode of Doom is freeware, which means you can play it for free. If you just search up freeware version or something along those lines, then you can play the first episode, this is the first episode that I'm playing now. So you can. There's about four episodes in total. Oh fucking hell! Yeah, there's 4 episodes in total, and so the first 3 are alright. The 4th one's kind of like, I don't know if I remember this correctly, but it's sort of like a fan map pack, I believe, of sorts. No, I'm not really a fan of that. That one's a lot shorter as well, and kind of difficult as well. Anyway, this game has a ton of mods, and people are still making mods for this game today. There are some good ones. You'll have to search those up. I'm not too familiar with all the mods. There's like a HD texture pack. There's a music pack. I'm sure there's probably like an alien pack, if that's your thing. Oh fuck me. This game's got more advanced lighting than most games do now. Oh fuck, I'm dead. Get out of here. Oh shit. But yes, I'm playing on ultra violence. With that brutal Doom, it comes with, there's a load of different difficulties. So that brutal Doom is definitely worth checking out. I mean, really, Doom's worth getting just for brutal Doom. Bollocks. Getting some of these games to work is going to be a pain in the arse, just because of how old I am. I'm running. Oh fuck! I'm just going to run away. What did I get? I got the red key card. they always stick monsters and stuff in hidden areas called monster closets. Doom 3, that's the reason most people hated it for some reason. I honestly thought Doom 3 was alright. Scared the shit out of me when I played it. And although I was 11 when that game came out, so I literally just lost my shit when I played it. We're off to the blue. Blue key card. Oops. But yeah, oh shit, definitely check this out. The game, I mean. There's a Doom 3 BFG edition, or you can just buy Doom by itself. There is also obviously Doom 2. That's more in the style of this. It's basically just more of this, really. They added new enemies, new weapons. Obviously a ton of new map packs, a ton of new levels. I'm not too fond of Doom 2. They changed the format. There's 2 episodes, but the first episode has about 32 levels or something like that, and then the second episode has about 9 or something. Personally I prefer Doom, the original Doom, to anything else. That's just me though. This place is a nightmare to navigate. That's where I'm supposed to go. I've got to find the switch or something first. I can never remember where it is. Oh, here we go. Crikey, I'm sorry. I tend to do these first. Oh shit! First thing in the morning, so I'm always really tired when I do them. And now let's see. It's yellow. Oops. Whoops. Now this shotgun's capable of killing many guys at once, which is great. I'm hoping this won't be too dark in the video. It's always kind of hard to tell. I mean, it's dark for me, but it is obviously visible. It's probably something I should have tested before I started. But yeah, so that's that. There's a load of enemies here, so as you can see they're just attacking each other. Fuck. So that's a great way to save ammo, if you can get them to attack each other. Oh fuck. Oh, they won't let me leave. Fair enough. But yeah, this has been Doom. There are a number of, I think it's about, oh fuck, I'm gonna die. Oh well, I think that's where I'll leave it. Yeah, it's less Doom. I just took a rocket to the face, so I'll have to do the whole thing again otherwise. But yeah, this is Doom. You can get it on Steam, or you can get the freemium version on the web somewhere. The free version is just this first episode here. You get all the difficulties. I play on ultra violence. But yes, that's Doom, really. And that's pretty much the end. So thanks for watching, as always. I appreciate it. If you're interested in Brutal Doom, a quick Google search will lead you there. And you need GZJ. Fucking hell. Let me start again. You need GZ Doom. That's easy enough to find, and there's tutorials and stuff online that you can find anyway. But anyway, thanks for watching. I appreciate it, and I shall be back soon, hopefully.